Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Nova Scotia U16 AAA Hockey League matchup between the home team, the Martello Buccaneers, and away team, the Valley Wildcats, as we await to get this game started here at opening puck drop as it's played off down and through. These two teams have played each other now twice in regular season. Bucks taking both wins in those games, also beating the Wildcats during the Ice Gym this year, where the Bucks actually had a great run, just falling short in the final game. Ended up taking home second that tournament. Myra now along the line. He'll send that one down and through. Belen, he'll jump on that one, chips it down and low. Working to try to find as this puck is played up through now. Wildcats looking to clear the zone early. Played up high. Belen trying to get a body on it, but can't quite. Oh, in through and a shot. Kept it wide. Trying to find possession of this one as it's played back now. Myra with controls. He'll lay a huge hit down low in the corner. Trying to clear in through. Wildcats looking to try to jump on possession of this puck. Kept up down in as it's sent around. Sneaks through up top and icing called off now. Sullivan skating fast. Going to want to be first to that puck down in low. Plays this one off up top. Looking to find possession. It's Marquette that steps through. Marquette out in front as that one's knocked away. Back with it now is Murphy. He'll play that one through, and a huge hit up in neutral zone ice against Nickerson. His neck guard off, so gonna need to get off the ice here as that puck is played up top. Working down and in come the Wildcats, and a shot there that just goes wide. Searching to try to find some offensive zone time here low in the Bucks zone. You can see a helmet on the bench there. It's Mason Harlow out this game, but still able to support his team there from the bench. Puck played up through neutral zone ice. Chipped down and low by Marquette. Wildcats going to look to try to clear their zone here. Just a couple minutes into this first period. Lots of back and forth play. A couple of big hits to start things off here. Just in and over, and that puck is played through. Backward is Dodges. He'll play it around. Trying to find possession now. Caught up along the boards out wide. Back down with it. It's chipped behind McCurtain. Still searching to gain possession of this one. Trying to break out now as Marquette as that one is held up in neutral zone ice. Breen hit down the AP up here today for the Wildcats as that one sent all the way down in. Kelly out to play. He'll leave this one up. Pridham trying to get a stick on it as it's sneaking through. Back in the other way now. Gray trying to get something down and through, but it's chipped off back behind. Still working to try to find possession of this puck. Pridham now, he'll make a good pass there to Roach. Roach working his way down in out wide. Taking a look back up to Pridham. Can't quite find possession of that puck as it's picked off of his stick. Battling now just inside. Pridham once again trying to work his way down. McRae putting good pressure against him, trying to find possession of this puck. Held up top. Myra with a shot there that's kept out. Down in low, still searching to find possession of this one. Played up now, Belen, leaving his spot on the line. Space now, McRae. He'll leave that one off down and low. Myra back for it. Myra, he'll chip this one up high. Up in the neutral zone ice. The Bucks try to break it through, but can't. A huge hit just inside from Myra. Herbert now, he'll play this one up. Morrison working his way down and in, taking this puck out wide. Gonna send it down and deep. Time here for the Wildcats to try to break out and through as that puck is going to be played all the way down. Icing waved off there as Murphy was beat to that puck. Trying to regain possession out of the Wildcats as it's passed him back behind. Cameron going down for it, but icing called. So down to the Buck zone we will head for a new face-off. As I said before, these teams familiar with each other, had a couple of matchups already this season. The most recent being a January 23rd game where the Bucks won 4-2 over the Wildcats. Puck dropped low in their zone. A shot off the point from Cameron. Rebound opportunity in front. Broken off. Now Probert. He'll try to play this one across, but picked off just inside now. Working back in with some speed. Wildcats with a shot. That one's kept out. Puck left up behind. Cameron up top. He'll send that one back down and low. Battling to try to find possession as it's played off back behind. Jumping down in here. Bucks collapsing a little bit on defense as it's the Wildcats with full possession at the moment. Cameron plays that one across. Working with a shot just up high was Terrace as that one's going to go out. So new face-off to come now once again here low in the Buck zone. Both teams getting a change here while they have the opportunity trying to get some fresh legs out on this ice. Puck dropped and played off. Wildcats looking to work their way through as it's chipped up high. Trying to find. Chipped off down and low now. Time here for the Bucks to try to set up. Curtin, he'll play this one up along the wall. Trying to break out, but good pressure here from the Wildcats to keep this one in. Chipped off down low into the corner by Reguette. And picked up back behind. Sent up high and broken out through. Now comes Mahoney. He'll play that one off and through. Down and in low. Still looking to try to find now as it's caught up in a battle. Still caught up along the boards by the Wildcats bench, and a penalty coming our way as that puck is going to be played off back behind. Whistle blown and penalty called. So Owen Gwyneth Timothy going to sit in the box there for 2 minutes. Putting the Bucks down a man on this ice. So it's a Wildcats with the first power play of this game as it's cleared early by the Bucks. Exactly what they want to do in that situation. Clear that one early. Give themselves some time and space to try to kill this one off. Picked off down and low now. Played up through. Pridham trying to put some pressure on as walking in and through is Banks. Plays this one up top. McRae, he'll play it back down and low. Pridham trying to find a way to get this one through, and he does. Pridham working down and in, plays that one off on net. Quick kill there. Played up high into neutral zone ice now. Working in and through. Still time and space here for the Wildcats to set up, and a shot there that's blocked off out in front. Trying to be cleared now through by Sullivan. Kept up top. Time down and low here in the Buck zone. Still 1:05 left in this power play for the Wildcats. Puck played down and low. Trying to find possession of this one as it's played back behind. McRae jumping his way down in, trying to keep this one down and low. Sent all the way down and cleared by the Bucks once again, able to try to kill this penalty off. Played up high and picked off in neutral zone ice. Owen now trying to work his way down and out wide. Played off towards the boards. Holding on to possession. Played in through and a shot there that Kelly keeps out. Still searching to find possession of this one as it's kept up out in front now. Wildcats once again looking to set up here low in the Buck zone. Played off along the boards. Sent up high. Stepping in through now. Just 15 seconds to go in this power play. Kept out wide and cleared all the way through by the Bucks. Once again, Cameron heads back for this one. Pressure down and low as it's left off back behind. And played up high. Penalty expired, so back to 5v5 action, and a quick shot there from the Wildcats. Trying to get a goal right after that power play. Couldn't quite capitalize on that man advantage opportunity as they would have liked to. But still lots of time left here in this first period for somebody to open up the scoring. Kept up here down and low, trying to find as it's chipped up through by Probert. Kept up in a huge hit along the boards. Monbercat trying to clear through. Finds Krause outside, working through with a shot there as that one's going to be held up on net. And a new face-off to come our way low in the Wildcat zone. Puck dropped and 1-0 through here. Wildcats going to look to move their way up ice. And over the line, a shot there on net. Kelly's able to save off. Puck kept out wide now, looking to cycle down and low are the Wildcats. Picked up now by Martello as he'll start to move his feet. Working down and in, plays this one out wide for Krause. Krause working down in against Cameron. Plays it down and low for Martello. Sullivan along the boards now. He'll try to chip that one down and through. But out it goes, so new face-off coming our way. Penalty now. Coming against the Wildcats. Weren't quite sure about that one. As it's now the Buccaneers that will be up on the power play. So Peyton Ketty going to sit in the box now for 2 minutes as it's a Bucks with the power play looking to open their scoring with this man advantage out here on this ice. Puck played up top. Up high, Myra fakes a shot, passes it down and low. A shot there, kept out. Trying to find possession of this puck. Murphy out along the boards now. He'll play this one up high. Myra back down to Murphy, plays it across for Roach. Roach stepping through, shot there! Off a blocker out in front. Still looking for possession. Pass down to Murphy who just fans on it. Looking to clear now are the Wildcats. And they do. That puck's going to go all the way. So back down to the back zone we head. Roach back to gain possession of this one. McCurry down there trying to put some pressure on. Moving with some speed now. Roach, he moves it out wide to Murphy. Murphy working his way down out into the corner. Playing on this puck. Morrison down there to support. Sent up high now once again. Myra back down. Trying to find a way to get something through where the Bucks couldn't quite. So back up the other way now from the Wildcats. And a shot that just goes wide. Nickerson jumping in on the line, trying to find. McLean gets a stick on it. And a shot there, kept out in front. Picked up by Roach, back behind. He'll start to move his feet. Holding on control here. A change from the Bucks, trying to get some fresh legs on the ice and continue this power play on. Moving up ice is Roach. He'll hand this one off. Sent across now for Krause, who can't quite hold on to possession. It's Nickerson battling him. Now back with control once again. Probert working his way down in him. Probert enters the Wildcat zone, plays that one off out wide. Less than 15 seconds to go now in this power play for the Buccaneers. Kept up along the boards. Working through now is Terrace as he'll play it up for Nickerson, but Belen there to shut that down. Belen now back with this puck. Penalty expired, so back to 5v5 action out here on this ice. So both teams right now 0-1 for their power play as that puck gets sent down and low by Sullivan. Back with controls, Nickerson as he'll play it up for McCray. Working down and in, some miscommunication here from the Bucks bench leads to a shot and a breakaway. Down and low and a chance for the Wildcats. Can't quite capitalize on that one. Got something off on net, but couldn't quite get anything through. So back up the other way now from the Bucks as that one is played off here in neutral zone ice. Murphy with control. Murphy, he gets hit off this puck. Trying to find as it's kept up now. Working in and over the line or the Wildcats, but offside they go. So new face-off to come our way here just outside of the Buck zone. Change here for the Wildcats after being able to kill off that penalty. Puck dropped and one back. Murphy. He'll send that one down and in deep. And touched over across and offside they were, so we'll head back outside for a new face-off once again. This one's going to go all the way. So new face-off to come here, the Buck zone after they were offside on that last play. 8:30 to go here in this first period. Puck dropped and kept up in the battle. One off out in front. A close chance there as it's Iot that's going to try to clear this one through. The Bandits call up. He just played a game of his own and out here to play up today for the Bucks. Working in through as he's hit down hard. Back with control again are the Wildcats looking to clear their zone here early. Io, he'll send that one down in a deep. Time and space down low for Cameron to try to break out something. Sends this one up top. Pridham getting a stick on it. Kept in by Murphy. As that one is kept up here low in the corner, still trying to clear. Working back up ice the other way now comes Baldwin. Baldwin working his way outside, cutting through. A shot there that's kept out. Picked off now out wide, trying to find Iote. He'll chip this one up. Baldwin gets a stick on it. Trying to work his way back and through. Plays that one off. Kept up by Trupa. Still play that one down and low. Baldwin now trying to jump on this puck. Playing it off as it's sent out by the Bucks. Icing called off from a touch here from the Wildcats as it's played up along the bench. Trying to break it through. Can't quite as it's Dopolis that keeps that one in. Puck caught up now in between some feet and cleared up through by the Wildcats. Trying to work their way back up ice. It's picked up by McRae. McRae working his way down and through. A quick move there as he takes himself out. Dopolis, he'll play this one up along the boards. Working with some speed is Mahoney trying to find possession of this puck. Does. Able to clear off that icing call as it's played back behind. Kept up out wide and tried to be cleared up through here to McRae. Dodge gets a stick on it. Working back and through now. Wildcats in over the line. Can't quite set anything up as it's played off down and low. Mahoney battling for this one out in front. McRae was there ready for a shot as he got taken down hard in front. So a new face-off to come here down low in the Buck zone once again. Puck dropped and played off down and low. Myra, he'll play that one back behind. Belen trying to clear this one up. Kept up here in a battle with Kraus trying to find along the boards. Belen, he'll tip that one back. Now across Sullivan, he'll clear that one up. Nickerson back for it. Nickerson, he'll collect low in his own zone. Plays this one up to Terrace. Terrace trying to find Sullivan, getting a body on that one. Down and low, that puck is kept. Terrace now with control. Trying to work this one up. Stepping up is Myra to hold that line. Chipped off back down and low. Now Kraus with control. Trying to find as he gets caught up now in a battle. Searching to find possession of this puck as it's cleared up now. Regat now working his way up through the neutral zone. Gained a pass just inside but couldn't hold on. Working back down and in now is Sullivan with a shot that just goes up high into netting. Going to hit the boards hard as we'll have a new face-off coming our way. Less than 6 minutes left to be played here in this first period, and we are still scoreless. Still awaiting that opening goal to get things started here tonight at SMC. Puck dropped and played off up top. Kept in on the line and sent back down low. Sent up by Stewart, trying to get that one cleared by Keating up on the line. That one gets past him. Working down and through now. Wildcats with some speed, trying to get something off towards the net as it's kept up back behind. Battling to find possession of this puck. Bringing it along the boards. Gets a stick on it. Cleared up through, and that one's going to go into netting once again. So new face-off to come our way. Less than 5.5 now left on the clock. Puck dropped. One off up top. Trying to find possession. Keating with the hit out along the boards. Sent up top. Cameron can't hold the line as that one's going to pop past him. Pridham putting on some pressure here as that one's played up. Trying to find possession as it's kept up here in neutral zone ice. And chipped up through by McLean. Working down and in now is Roach. Cameron back for it now, battling. Pridham putting some pressure on as he takes a fall. Still able to give a second effort trying to find that puck. Huge hit down and low from Roach, and that one's going to result in a penalty. Wildcats leaving this one after the whistle as well, they wait a new Wildcats power play. So Lachlan Roach going to sit in the box now for 2 minutes with just under 5 to go in this period. So another chance here at the man advantage for the Wildcats to try to get themselves the first goal in this game. Puck played off up top, sent across by McRae. Looking to set up down and in. Held up out wide. Trying to work down and through. Terrace will play that down in deep. Trying to find possession. This one comes up top, but McRae there to hold. Now Banks, he'll send this one across. Terrace working his way down and in, and a shot there, and a save from Kelly. So new face-off to come here low in the Buck zone once again. .132 remaining in this power play for the Wildcats. Puck dropped and played up top. McRae stepping through, a shot there, kept out off on net. Trying to find a rebound out wide as it's cleared now through by the Bucks. Still with control now again, or the Wildcats trying to enter in the Buck zone with some numbers. Cantus is caught up in the skates of Breen. Played forward by Terrace. Working down and in now as Belem will play that one off down and low. Trying to find something out in front. It's a shot that just goes out wide. Still looking. McRae will send that one back in front out wide. Can't get anything. Gambin back with it now. Gambin, he'll take a look. Chips this one up. Working down and in out wide is Terrace. Terrace working his way in through. A shot there. Rebound that just goes wide. Trying to find possession of this puck as it's held up out wide now. 40 seconds to go in this power play for the Wildcats. Terrace gets caught up in his feet and being able to clear now by Belen. Cameron back for it now. Cameron, he'll collect low in his own zone. Played up now for Nickerson. Nickerson facing Probert as it goes off of his skate and down into the Wildcat zone. Morrison down in to try to pressure this puck. Stewart, he'll play this one down behind. Holding on to control back behind now are the Wildcats. Starting to try to move up ice with some speed. Working in his Pearl. Pearl, he'll take his lane outside. Cutting down and through. Gets played off here deep into the corner. Penalty expired, so back to 5v5 action. Wildcats now 0 for 2 in their power play. Played off back behind. Curtin. He'll start to move up ice. Plays this one up for Morrison, who can't quite find. Gets past the line. Trying to work through in now was Marquette as he gets head off of that puck, and a penalty coming once again. It's going to be a head contact call, as we'll wait to see who it's going to go to. They can't figure out who it's going to go to. So Joshua Cameron going to be the one to sit in the box here for 2 minutes for that head contact call, as the Bucks were trying to work their way down and in. So 2:23 on the clock and 2 minutes of man advantage here for the Bucks. They're already 0-1 on the power play, looking to get the first goal in the game here. Played up into the feet of Myra, able to hold on. He'll send that one down and low. Stepping through in front. Loose that puck is. Trying to find was Murphy's. That one's going to go off of his cage. Play down and through. Trying to find a wide Morrison. He'll play it out for Myra. Caught up in his feet. Myra taking a look. Back down to Morrison. Morrison sends the one in low. Back over to Morrison. Sends that one up high for Roach. Roach back up to Myra. Myra stepping through. Shot there! Chipped off in front and trying to find once again. Wildcats unable to clear just yet. Myra stepping in through. A shot there that's blocked off in front. And a rebound that gets through! The Bucks have the first goal of this game. 1-0 now, sitting the score. It's going to be Morrison that got the last touch on that one to get it through. And the Bucks fans certainly hyped up about this one. Saturday night here at the SMC. And they're up 1-0. So now a new faceoff to take place here in neutral zone ice. 1:38 on the clock here in this first period. Played back behind. Kept up here, neutral zone ice. Dodge trying to work through. He'll play that one across, trying to find. Curtin back with it now, trying to play it across. Morrison, he'll chip this one up through, trying to break out. Was Iotas. It's played up into neutral zone ice. Chip back down and in, and cleared up by Dodge. Up to Probert now. Probert trying to work his way down and in, just inside the Wildcats zone as that one's played off down and deep. Kept up back by Morrison behind, trying to get a stick on it. Played up through neutral zone ice now. Iota with a stick on it, and Curtin back. Low pressure here from the Wildcats as they were trying to get a change. It's played up into the neutral zone ice and picked off by Pearls. He tried to work his way down and in. Working now speed is Mombercat. Mombercat working his way down and in. Picked off by Gambit out wide. Gambit, he'll play this one up along the boards, trying to clear this one through. Kept up here by Kraus. Offside now, trying to find the possession of this puck. The Bucks can't seem to find out that they're offside, as McRae will step back into his zone with it over to Gambit. Gambit trying to play this one up along the boards. Played off back behind. Cleared up through. Puck sent all the way through. McRae down in with it. McRae trying to work through as Meyer got taken down versus him trying to find possession of that puck. Less than 10 seconds to go now. Kept up just inside now and up high. A chance. Wildcats with a late shot trying to get something through as they can't quite. And that buzzer will go to indicate the end of this first period. So after one period of play, it's a Bucks up 1 over the Wildcats off of that last power play. Thank you for tuning in with us here live on High Button Sports. I've been Lucy Glazer. We'll see you back for more second period action. Welcome back, everybody, to this Nova Scotia U16 AAA matchup between the Martello Buccaneers and the Valley Wildcats. After the first period of play, it's a Bucks leading 1-0 after a power play goal scored by Morrison. As they'll try to find this puck. Wildcats with lots of great chances there in that first period. Couldn't quite capitalize on anything quite yet. So still looking to open up their scoring this second period. Puck played up through. And sent across, working down and in out of the box, trying to get something off on nets as that one's kept out just wide, sent out in front, a good chance. Can't quite get anything through as this puck is redirected by the Wildcats. Now working with some speed was Probert as they're caught up in a battle. Trying to find possession of this puck as it's chipped off down low into this corner. Myra, he'll play this one across. The puck's going to go all the way. Trying to find possession of those. Goslingers will head down to the Bucks zone for a new face-off. Not even a full minute into this new period yet, but a quick chance there for the Bucks down low in the Wildcat zone. Puck dropped and kept up here in a battle, searching to try to find possession as it's chipped up and through by the Bucks. Down now, Wildcats trying to regain possession here low in their own zone to get a chance to break out, move up ice, down low into the Bucks zone. That puck is played all the way down. And icing will be the call, so now we will head down to the Wildcat zone for a new face-off. So new face-off here in the Wildcat zone. Puck dropped and one off up top. Curtin. He'll make a quick move against Pearl to work his way down and low. Kept up here down in the corner. Kraus. He'll gain control of this one. Trying to step out with it. Picked off now by Gambin. Gambin trying to break out through. He'll play that one across. Dodge back for this puck. Dodge. He'll clear this up into neutral zone ice. With control is Gambin. He'll chip this one through. Trying to find a stick as it's picked off now by Curtin. Curtin trying to work his way down and through. That puck is sent down and low. Wildcats, he'll play that one across. Trying to find a stick up high. McRae chips that one through. Trying to get something down, but it's Myra that's able to hold up that puck. Working down and in back the other way now come the Bucks. Trying to get something through as it's Sullivan that's going to play that down into the corner. McRae gains control, gets caught up in a battle. Trying to step out through with it now. Sullivan, he'll take it back beyond the Wildcats net. Trying to set up down and low as it's played up high. McRae on the line. He'll try to clear this one through. Keating now. Keating. He'll play that one off for Myra. Myra down with control, taking a look, trying to make a change for the Wildcats as that one was played up through neutral zone ice and chipped off down and through. Wildcats, he'll play this one up along the boards. Myra will hold. Trying to send that one back down low as he gets hit off of that puck. Trying to find possession down and low. Pass off to Pridham, who just shoots and gets that one just wide. Trying to find the stick of McLean down there as well. Couldn't quite. Down and low, trying to find his Gambin. As it's played off here out wide. Still looking for control out in front to Chance. Roach with a shot. Gets knocked down by his own player as it's coming back down and in now by the Wildcats. Pridham, he'll play this one across. Trying to find a stick of Keating. Couldn't quite. Someone was kept up. And now possession is Dodge off to Pridham. Pridham working his way out and wide to Roach to set up. And they score! The Bucks get another one to put them up 2-0 in this game as that puck finds a way into the back of the net. Good effort by them. Assist gonna come from Pridham and Roach. So Isaac McLean gonna take that one. As we'll head back here to center ice for a new face-off, exactly the way the Bucks wanted to start this period off. That whole play was set up by Pridham finding his guy in front. I did the Caps game earlier on today, U18 girls major, and his play is very similar to Ashlyn Kearney, 88 on that team, as they're both players that look down and low in the offensive zone to set up and help their teammates. She scored 2 for them this morning. So new face-off to come here low in the Bucks zone as that puck was iced. Up now 2-0 on the Wildcats. Wildcats still with lots of opportunities out here on this ice. Going to try to come back here. So lots of game left to be played in the second period and then in the third. Puck got up here in a battle, trying to find possession. Stepping back with it was Bolanos. He'll play that one back behind. Now wide. This one's played up top. Trying to find was Cameron as that one gets past him up on the line. Morrison, he'll chip that one through, trying to find a stick of Probert. And now Nickerson down and in with control. Played off by Belen deep in the corner. Belen chips this one up past Cameron. Able to avoid the hit there. Looking to find possession of this puck. Played across. Iote able to hold. Morrison working in with a shot that just goes wide. Trying to find down and low, loose in front. But picked off now by Terrace as he'll start to work his way. Back up ice. Working down and in, deep and low. Cutting through, backhand shot there, loose in front and off the post. That puck goes. Good chance there by the Wildcats. Almost got something through, but couldn't quite find the back of the net as that puck is played forward. Jet back down and in, and Curtin is back for it. Curtin now collects low in the Buck zone. Holding on back behind Kelly. Gonna wait to try to set up. Now pressure from the Wildcats as it's cleared up through. Couldn't quite find a stick up high. As it's Pearl now down and in, and offside he goes. So new face-off to come our way. Face-off going to take place here just outside of the Buck zone. Couple of APs playing up on both sides tonight. Puck one back. Group will get that one across as it's sent in low by Gosling. Kept up here along the boards, trying to find possession. And chipped up through. Now with speed, it's going to Timothy trying to get that one through as he's able to send that one down and deep. A turnover now by the Wildcats. Back the other way, they're going to come. Played up forward from McRae. McRae stepping in through a shot as he gets taken down hard by Myra out in front. We'll wait to see what will happen with this one. They're going to call it a hit to the head. So Keating now going to sit in the box for the Bucks. Looked like it might have been Myra on that hit, but not given to him. So 4 minutes of extra man advantage here for the Wildcats to try to capitalize. Sent out in front and a penalty coming. A shot there from Breen. And we'll wait to see the call of this one. Gonna be Cohen Dodge that heads to the box. So now 5v3 advantage here for 2 minutes, and then 1:50 still left in that original penalty here for the Wildcats to try to get their first of the game. Big opportunity here for them. 2 of an extra man advantage out here. Gonna want to try to capitalize on this opportunity. Up top, played off out wide to McRae. McRae will send that one down and low. Back out wide, and a good stick there from Curtin trying to clear. Held on, and Wildcats try to send that one up top, but it's cleared all the way. So now Mahoney starting to hustle and move his feet, trying to work up ice. Played up through for Breen. Breen working his way across, off to Terrace. Terrace working down and in. Takes a look, leaves that one off up top. Working in through now. Gambit with a shot, and that one's kept up by Kelly on net. So new face-off to come here in the Buck zone once again. So just a little over 14 minutes left to be played here in the second period. It's 3:05 left on that original penalty for the Bucks, and then 1:15 left on the second, taken by Dodge. Stewart, he'll play that one across. Shot there that Kelly's able to hold on to. It's been strong thus far in this game for these Buccaneers. As we'll await this new face-off here low in their zone. Curtin will head out for Belen. Puck dropped and played off out wide. Looking to set up are the Wildcats as this one is played off up top. Over to Stewart now. Stewart working his way in and a shot and off a shin pad out in front to be redirected. Puck played up top once again, looking to set up out wide. Stewart now Pearl. Pearl, he'll send that one across, stepping in through. Faking a shot there as Myra takes a fall. Stewart now up top. Sends that one deep into the corner. Wildcats here still with 38 seconds of the two-man advantage. Stewart up top, stepping through, shot there, blocked off out in front. And a stick trying to get this one through. Galopoulos. Puck played down and deep. Nickerson trying to work to find this one low in the Buck zone. Played off here deep in the corner. Trying to find. Pearl stepping it through. Sends that one just wide. Regat up top, going to hold on. Off to Pearl. Pearl stepping through a shot that's blocked off by Curtin out wide. 3 seconds to go now and dodges. Penalty. Nickerson with a shot loose in front. Picked up and the Wildcats score! The Wildcats able to find the back of the net just as Dodge got out of the box. It was going to be back to 5v4 action. But able to find the back of the net was Madden Baldwin to put his team up on the scoreboard. So now 2-1 sets the score. Buck still leading by 1. Gonna look to try to take back what they already had earlier before those 2 penalties. Just gonna wait here the clock as that puck is dropped and played back. Now controls Belen. He'll send this one up, but turned over just in neutral zone noise by Ketty. Dodge back with it now. Dodge. He'll stop back beyond his own net. Certainly move his feet. Dodge going to try to use his speed to get up ice. Plays this one off to first Sullivan. Sullivan. He'll move that one down and deep. Marquette down to Chase. Marquette collects low down in the Valley Wildcats zone. Picked up now up top by Sullivan. Sullivan. He'll play that one across just back behind Dodge. Dodge able to collect and chip it back down and low. Gosling. He'll send that one up. Cleared up through now, trying to get something down and in as that puck will go all the way. Icing called off as Kelly came out to play. Belen. He'll start to move his feet. Plays this one off from Marquette out to Krause. Krause working his way down in, out wide, plays it off, but blocked off in front. Now with controls Marquette as he chips that one back down and low. Krause now, Krause, he'll walk behind. Taking a look, sends this one up high. Holding on control up high and blocked off of a shot was Curtin. Boat race now for the puck. Keating, he'll get down there, trying to find. Battling hard to get a stick on this one. Kept up here in a battle. And pops out loose, looking like it might get on net there, but comes out just back behind. Terrace trying to find, but picked off by Curtin. Curtin, he'll try to clear, but kept in up top by Regat. Cleared up now, Breen able to keep that one in with a shin pad. Down and low now, Terrace trying to work his way through. Gets something off on net there as it's kept out by Kelly. Terrace battling to try to find possession of this one. Turned over just inside now. Nickerson with a shot on net there that's held up. So new face-off to come here. Low in the Buck zone. They'll send a full line change out here. Fresh legs on the ice to continue this one, as well as the Wildcats wanting fresh legs to continue this play on. .11 minutes to go now in this second period, and the score sits at 2-1 for the Bucks. It's the Wildcats with the only goal of this period, able to capitalize on a power play opportunity, as was the first Bucks goal. And a shot there from Pearl out in front. It's kept it by Kelly. Trying to find possession as Pridham tries to play that one back. Searching for control. Rauch will lose that one to Pearl. Pearl stepping through. A shot there. Loose in front. Trying to find a rebound. Or the Wildcats couldn't quite now. Pridham. He'll start to move his feet as Roach up top tries to find him on the rush, as it just will get past him down and low. Gambin, he'll play that one back behind. Kept up now in the corner by McCray. Pridham down there to put some pressure on that puck. Gets a stick on it. Played up high now and picked off just inside by Rauch. Rauch working his way down and in. Leaves that one off out wide. Kept up now just on net, trying to get something through is Pridham, but he couldn't quite as he gets shut down and a shot there from McClellan. Gambin now, he'll play this one up out along the boards. Trying to get something through. Pridham gets his shin pad on it to try to keep it inside. Len, he plays that across, but now a turnover and a shot from the Wildcats. Good look by them. Trying to get something off on net, couldn't quite. Pearl stepping through. That one's kept out, and a close change here. Should have looked like it could have been too many men as they were trying to make a change there, but no skates were on the ice. Cameron stepping through with a shot. Belen out to play, trying to find possession of this puck. Cameron sends that one out in front, can't quite find his stick. Working down in his now is Gambin as he gets played off of that puck. And a shot there that's blocked off out in front. Kamoa at the bench trying to step through with one, couldn't quite find a way. Cameron now sends that one over high, over the netting. So new face-off to come our way. So 9:07 on the clock, still 2-1 sets a score here. Both teams hungry for this next goal. Bucks looking to gap in their lead, and Wildcats looking to tie things up here. Puck dropped and played up through. Working down and in now is Probert. Probert working in through, taking a look, backhand shot, he scores! Jonathan Probert puts his team up 3-1. What a beautiful goal, working his way down, using his speed, got through with a backhand to find the back of the net on that one. And it's now the Bucks that are up 3-1 over the Wildcats. So new face-off to come here in neutral zone ice. Puck dropped and played off back behind. Dodge, he'll play this one up out wide, trying to find something to get through. It's Pridham. Morrison on this puck. I just spoke just before that goal about how both teams wanted this next one super bad, and it was Probert that was able to pull that off for his team. Puck cupped up down and low here in the Wildcat zone. Looking to try to clear. Probert, he gets a stick on it to send it down and deep as he gets hit off hard. Trying to find down and low. Searching for possession of this one. Still searching. Nickerson going to have to head to the bench because his helmet is off. And Curtin with a shot off the crossbar. Good try by him. Trying to find a way to get something through. Couldn't quite. So now a new face-off to come once again. This one going to take place here low in the Wildcat zone. Puck dropped and one off it wide. Gambin trying to clear, but held up top by Keating. Trying to find possession. Going to Timothy, trying to work his way down in low. Gambin playing this puck off. Kept up down there. Looking for a way to try to get something through towards the net. Played off down and deep, trying to find control of this puck as it's sent up top. Working through with it was McRae as he gets hit off of that one. Sent down and deep now. Myra back forward as he'll chip that one back behind. Sent back over to Myra now. He'll play this one up along the boards, trying to find a way to break out. Kept up just inside. And Timothy able to get that one across. Working down and in now are the Wildcats, trying to set up here low in the offensive zone. Still looking to get another goal up here on the board. And a shot there that's held up by Kelly. A good effort there from the Wildcats and a good stop by Kelly to keep that one out of his net. So new face-off to come here now low in the Buck zone once again. Both teams getting a change to get some fresh legs out on the ice. Puck dropped, trying to find out in front a chance there for the Wildcats. Couldn't quite get anything through. Down and low, Dodge, he'll play this one up. Kraus trying to clear. Gets this one out to Sullivan. Sullivan, he'll send that one down and in low. Belen down for it, trying to get something off on net. Can't quite. As that one pops off, but kept up down and low. So a new face-off to come here low in the Wildcat zone once again. 7:05 remaining here in this second period. 3-1, still sitting the score. Puck dropped and played off down and deep. Krause, he'll try to play this one back behind, trying to find. Kept up out in front. Sullivan with a chance there. Couldn't quite capitalize on that one as that puck's going to go all the way. Played up now. Keddy trying to jump on this puck. Kelly falling just in front of his own net. Working it through. A shot there that's held up by him. Good second effort by him. Able to keep that puck out. And new face-off to come here low in the Bucks zone. Puck drop, trying to work through its Krause as that one sent back down and low. Played off out wide and sent up by Terrace to McRae with a shot there that's blocked off out in front. Loose, trying to find a shot there! That gets in through. It's Breen that finds the back of the net for the Wildcats to get them up. Another goal on the board. Now 3-2 sits the score. Bucks still leading by 1. As he'll head to the bench to celebrate that one. New face-off to come here in neutral zone ice after a quick goal there. Now just 6.5 left to go here in the second period. Puck drop. McClellan trying to work through as it's chipped off out wide. Now sent in deep by Keating. To play this one out wide as it's kept up here and sent out through. Breen working his way down once again as Terrace with him. Drops it off for Terrace. Taking this one out deep into the corner. Picked off by McClellan, but out in front, a chance here. That's just wide. And a new face-off to come our way as that puck gets out of play. Puck dropped and played off down low. Belen, he'll play this one behind. Pridham out along the boards. Tries to find McClellan up top as that one's picked off. Belen able to give a second effort to get that one down and through. Played off out wide. Pridham, he'll play that one down and through. Picked up now, moving with some speed is played across. And come the Wildcats and chipped off there on net, but Kelly able to hold his own down there. Pearl, he'll play that one down and wide, and a shot that just goes up high. Still looking for some possession of this puck as it's picked up down low. Cleared up through by Gambin with a skate to keep that one in. Pearl across, trying to find Keddy to get something off on net, but can't quite. Now looking to get one through is Roach. Pridham up top, pressures that hard as it's kept up here in a battle. Played in through. Wildcats working for possession down in the low. Kept up here in a battle. Stepping in through and picked off now by Roach. As that one's cleared up through neutral zone ice. Pridham jumps on this puck. Pridham in his feet, crashes the net. But makes a fall on net, trying to get something through. Trying to find now Pridham again with a shot that's blocked off in front. Good second effort there, getting another stick on it, trying to get something through. Kept up here low in the corner now as it's sent back behind. Wildcats going to look to try to clear their zone. Curtin up top. Curtin with a shot there. Kept up on net. Cleared up through now. Working it down along the Bucks as this one gets sent up into neutral zone ice, but Dodge able to keep that one up. Chipped through now. Working in with a shot that's kept out wide. Bucks now deep in their own zone, looking to regain some of that offensive play. It's Probert. Probert working his way down and in. Takes this puck out wide. Probert working down and through. Sends it out in front, but that's picked off. Now Myra with control. He'll send that one across to Morrison. Morrison chips that one down and through. Back down now is Cameron with control, but loses that one back behind in a battle. So trying to regain control of this one. Kept up out wide, trying to find Probert with a stick on it. Sends it down and low to try to find Morrison. Morrison out wide. Chips that one back down in. Prober back behind the net now, trying to find control. So it's kept up back behind. Sent up high now, and Keating able to hold the line. Working his way down and through. Plays that one low into the corner. Kept up now and cleared up through. Camo can't quite stay on his feet as that puck gets past him. Landon trying to pressure this puck down and low with a big hit there against Myra trying to find. Battle now along the boards, makes that puck pop loose. Myra with control. Trying to move his feet. He'll chip that one up, and it's going to go all the way. Icing blown down there, so we'll head back to the Buck zone for a new face-off with just under 3 minutes left to be played here in this second period. Puck dropped and one off down and low. Played up now to Iot, who will get that one out. Mahoney trying to move his feet as he gets knocked off of that puck from Terrace, but able to chip it down and through. Kept up now in neutral zone ice. Working in it wide. Trying to find control of this puck as it's kept up and along the corner. Popped out down and low, still trying to find. Chip back behind. Trying to clear up high with the Bucks, and now Myra back with control. Myra, he'll chip this one back over to Keating. Keating, he'll send this one up along the boards. Myra over a scrum, still in the corner. And now, finally a penalty being called as Myra's helmet is off. So we'll wait to see the call on this one. Myra's helmet ended up coming off on that one. So both gonna head to the box. Myra and Nickerson. As we'll wait to see what will happen here. Some explanation here from the referees. So 5-on-5 action. So still 5v5 out here on this ice as that puck is played up top. Pretty certain the calls given there were holding and roughing. So we can await more confirmation on that one to come. As that puck is played off on net. Just out wide it will go. Now picked up by Otis. He'll send this up to Probert. Probert working his way in through. Quick move there. Fans on the shot. Plays it back off behind. Trying to find Iot down along the corner. Gets a stick on it. Played off along the boards. Chipped off back behind. Trying to find possession. Kept up here in the corner less than 2 minutes ago now. Dodge. He'll step in. Sends that one low on net. But picked off and chipped up through by Gambin. Curtin down for this puck now. He'll collect low in his own zone with pressure here from Pearl. Curtin starting to move his feet. He'll play this one up, but kept in up top by Regat. That puck will go out wide. Probert trying to find. Gets a stick on it, trying to play it back. Morrison caught up along the boards now. Turned over just inside and picked off by Morrison. Sent up to Iot, who finds Probert up high. Probert working his way down and in. Getting in through. Tripped on the play and plays that still on net. So penalty to come. We'll await the exact call here as Kelly will head to the bench to send Roach out on the ice. Touched now by the Wildcats, a whistle blown. So now one coming against Probert. So he'll head to the box as well. As the Wildcats going to get one. It's Cameron. His was a tripping on that play. So less than a minute left to be played here in this second period. Puck dropped. Played off down and low. Still 5v5 here on this ice. Kept up down and low. Out in front to Chance here. This one's picked off by Terrace trying to break through. Now wide Wildcats working their way down and in, trying to get something off, but it's Curtin keeping that pressure out wide. Puck kept up down low in the corner. Still searching for possession now as it's held up in a battle. Less than 30 seconds to go. Working down and through is Kraus. Kraus sends that one across, trying to get something off with Momber. Catches that one just sent down and low and wide. Sullivan tried to get a stick on it. Kraus plays this one out in front and picked off now. In a foot race for this puck. Keating gets taken down against Terrace. No calls made on this one as they were both trying to find possession of this puck, but held up in a battle. So at the end of 2 periods of play, the score sits at 3-2 for the Bucks as they continue to lead in this game. Thank you for tuning in with us here live on High Button Sports. Lucy Glazebrook will be back after this second intermission break. Welcome back, everybody, here live on High Button Sports for third period action between the Bucks and Wildcats after the first 2 periods of play. The Bucks lead with a score of 3-2. As the puck is played back behind. Trying to find possession as it's kept out wide. Chipped up now and kept in by Gambin, who gets a shot off there that's just chipped up high. Sent up, Regret. Trying to get something off as it's chipped up through, trying to break out. Here's Mahoney. Gambin, he'll play this one back. Sent in, Regret chips that one down and through on net. Kept up here, just inside, and that one gets through! The Wildcats have tied things up to start this third period off! Puck popped out loose in front and just jumped on that opportunity to find the back of the net to tie things up here at 3 early on in the third period. It's Blandon that get that one through. So new face-off to come here in neutral zone ice. 9:18 left to go in the third, and things are tied up here at 3. Puck drops and one back. Again, now with control. He'll tip this one up high. Pearl. Try to get one through. Tip off back up the other way now. Gambin. He'll try to clear this puck in through. Back now with control is Curtin as he'll send this one up high into neutral zone ice. Working down and in out wide is Mumbercat now. Mumbercat taking this one down and in low. Looking for an opportunity here to play something off on net. Kept up down and deep. Trying to find possession once again as it's cleared out through, and that puck is going to go all the way. Icing blown down, so back down to the Wildcats zone. We head for a new faceoff. Probert now out of the box. He has served his 2 minutes as well as Cameron. If you can remember back to the end of the second period, 4 penalties back to back to back, but kept us at 5v5 action, so no power plays were awarded as the puck is dropped and kept up along the boards. Trying to find as it pops it loose in front. Sullivan, he'll work his way down and through. A shot there that's kept out loose in front, trying to find. Back in behind now, Wildcats with possession. Kraus in front, trying to get a rebound in, but can't quite. Sent up now by Belen. Quick move there, Mumbercat. He'll send that one down and in low. Cleared up now by Nickerson, and that one's going to go way up. So, a new face-off to come. This one going to take place inside of the Wildcat zone. Just a little over 18 minutes left to be played here in this third period, and we're all tied up at 3. So now Roach kicked it to the draw. Pridham going to go in for him. Pridham wins that draw. Over now to McClellan, and Belen sends that one in deep as he gets hit hard on that play. Trying to find possession of this puck as it's the Wildcats trying to break it back up the other way now. Green working his way in through as he gets that one off out wide. Trying to find as the puck gets played out along the boards now. Caught up in a battle. In between some feet as it's chipped out now by Rauch. Stepping in is Gambin with a shot that just goes wide. Working in, trying to find possession of this puck as it's sent up top. Kept in. Blandon turns that one over off of Myra's stick. Myra trying to find. Kept up down low in the corner. Now Breen, he'll try to send this one up top. Cameron with a shot there that just goes wide. Buck still looking to try to clear the zone. It's Pridham. Clears that one up. But turnover by Blandon inside. Pridham gets a stick on it once again. Still searching for possession inside. Myra, he'll chip that one back off to Belen. Belen, he'll play that one up. Now with possession is McClellan, as he makes his way in over the line, and a shot there left out in front. Can't quite get anything through. Played up high now. Morrison, he'll chip that one back down and deep. Gosling, he'll chip that one across. Curtin now along the boards, he'll chip that one back down and low. Trying to find possession, shot off there. That's just out and wide. Dodge stepping there with a shot that's kept out. Now down and in, trying to find possession of this puck once again. As it's chipped up now, and a shot there that's blocked off out in front, trying to find. Curtin once again stepping through with a shot, trying to find as it's left out. Trying to break through as this one's chipped up here. Wildcats trying to break out. Curtin, he'll try to send that one back down in deep. Cameron trying to clear and off a stick of Morrison just inside. Cameron now sends this one up to Ketty and off a helmet of Sullivan. That one comes up into the netting in our direction here. As now Terrace and Keating allowed to be released out of the box. So a little bit over 16 minutes left to be played here. Score is still tied at 3 as this new faceoff will take place just outside of the Wildcats zone. Puck dropped to one back. Dodge, he'll play this one across. Working down and in now is Curtin. Stepping through, leaves it off for Sullivan who tries to get something through. Puck left down in the wide. Now working up. Breen trying to break out, but it couldn't quite. Back with possession of the Wildcats as they're going to clear that one all the way. Icing called off. Dodge collects low in his own zone. Going to send that one across over to Morrison who sends it up. Now Sullivan. Sullivan starting to move his feet. Gets his stick chopped there. And offside. So new face-off to come now outside of the Wildcats zone. Awaiting this puck to be dropped. Dropped now and played back. Wildcats trying to clear this one up early. Myra steps up into it though to keep it down and low. Gambin now controls. He'll try to chip this one up. Kept up here low in the Wildcat zone, but Riat's able to try to clear up through. As Keating going to try to take that puck out down and low. McRae trying to jump on it, but Myra able to clear this one up high. Regat up in neutral zone ice. He'll send that one back down and low. Keating back with it now. Keating. He'll step across. Sends this one over. Now Myra clears this one up through neutral zone ice. Caught up in between the feet of Mahoney. Banks trying to push something through. Kept up here now. Myra with control. Myra, he'll send this one up. Trying to find a stick up and in. Timothy trying to work his way through, but can't quite. And a hit up into the boards against Sieropoulos. Back now is Gambin as he'll clear that one up. Banks trying to chip through. Curtin there to try to get a stick on that one. Curtin, he'll send them across for Dodge. Dodge, he'll play that one all the way down and through. Icing called off. Now puck being played off down and low in the Wildcat zone. Regat with control. He'll clear this one up. Chip down and deep. And Curtin back for it. Curtin, he'll clear that one across. And a big hit down low from Nickerson. Sullivan now. He'll play this one up through neutral zone ice. Trying to find. As it's sent back down and low. Kelly to play. Dodge picks up low in his own zone. Sends this one up along the wall. Cleared across for Sullivan. Sullivan now able to chip that one forward as he's able to avoid that hit from Nickerson. Cameron trying to work down and in, but good defense there from the Bucks as that puck is cleared down through. Back for it now is Stewart. Pressure there from Krause to turn over. Krause with a shot there. Loose in front. Trying to find something through. Can't quite now. Mombercat. Now Nickerson trying to break out. Myra jumps on it. Sullivan with control. Mombercat. He'll try to play that one back. Trying to work through his Breen as he plays it across. Trying to find Terrace. Couldn't quite. Terrace now taking a look. Holding on out wide. Belen able to play this puck off. Now Mombercat gets a touch on it as it's played up high. The shot there from Stewart that just goes out off of Kelly. Nickerson now along the boards. He'll send that one down and low. Terrace trying to work his through as that one's picked off of his stick as well. Now Mombercat trying to exit his own zone with some speed. He'll send that one down and in deep. Light off in low. Krause, he'll send it behind. Myra, he'll try to chip that one down and through. Played out in front now, chance for Sullivan. Can't quite find a way to get that through. Now Stewart working his way down in with some speed. Plays it across out in front. Terrace fans on it. Trying to find Curtin, trying to get a stick on it. Myra, he'll leave that one off. Marquette starting to move his feet. Marquette working his way down and in. It's a 4v1 over there as he's still able to hold on. Trying to find possession as it's turned over just inside. Now Pridham stepping through with a shot just wide. Now McClellan out wide. Trying to hold on to possession of this puck. Curtin, he'll send that one back down and low. Landon trying to get this one through. Chip back down and in. Pridham stepping across. Backhand pass. That's picked off just in front. Trying to get a second shot off now as it's cleared up through. Landon trying to work his way down ice. Picked off of his stick by Curtin. Now McClellan trying to work his way down and in. Pridham able to keep that one down and through. And now a penalty coming against the Bucks. They're going to give him holding his stick. So now Isaac McClellan going to head to the box. As this is going to put the Wildcats back up on a power play. So 2 minutes now, man advantage here for the Wildcats. Just a little under 12 to go here in this third period. As that puck is dropped and played off down low. Keating, he'll look to try to clear early. Up high, kept in by Gambin. He'll send that one back down along the boards as it's kept up out in front here. Now McRae, he'll start to move with it. Leaves it off for Gambin. Gambin, back over to McRae. McRae working his way down. A long shot there that's blocked off out in front. Picked off now out wide. Theropoulos trying to play this puck off. Looking to gain possession of it as it's held up here in a battle along the boards. Chipped down and through. Still searching to try to find McRae now. Chips that one down and low. Sent out in front. A chance here. Stepping through was Terrace. As that one is knocked off of his stick by Keating. Jet back down and low by Breen. Trying to clear the box. Finally able to get one through there as that puck is going to go all the way. And now Mahoney in a foot race gets to that puck first as he's hit off by Gambin. Searching for control of this one as it's held up here in a battle in the corner. Less than a minute to go now on the power play for the Wildcats. As it's Gambin that's going to move this one up ice. Banks working in through over the line. Quick move there, but played off by Dodge. Good defensive play there by him to keep that puck out, and it's cleared once again. Now time and space here for the Wildcats to try to set up. 35 seconds left to go here in their power play. Pridham down to pressure. Able to make that puck be turned over just inside as he'll chip that one down and in low. Now, still with control of the Wildcats. They'll look to try to set up and break out. Pressure here, and it's Landon that will work his way in out wide. Driving the net is Nickerson as he gets held up, and that puck just goes wide. Kelly jumping on the rebound to keep that one up on net. So 11 seconds left to be played on this Wildcats power play. 9:51 to go in the third. Puck dropped and kept up out wide. Played up now by Camo. Kept it up top with a shot. Now even back to 5v5 action as McClellan will head to the bench. Played up top. Pearl trying to make a shot, but picked up by Iot. Probert off to Iot. Iot working his way in out wide. Taking a look. A shot there. Kept out. Played off up top. Belen with a shot that just goes wide. Trying to find. Down low in the corner, Nickerson. He plays that one off down and low. Trying to be played up here as it's kept up along the boards. Down to possession is Pearl being played off hard against Iot. Still battling to try to find possession of this puck. And sent up high. Kept in by Belen. He'll send that one back down along the boards. Morrison tries to get a stick on it. Facing Stewart out there, trying to find. Gapped up here out along the boards. Nickerson trying to break out, but Morrison with a turnover and a shot that just goes wide. Less than 9 to go now in this third period as that puck is played off along the boards in a battle. Trying to find possession of it. Prober, he'll get hit off hard. Now Pearl with it. Pearl, he'll start to move his feet. Cuts back down and low. Looking to set up. Gosling now, he'll make a stretch pass up high to Blandon, who can't quite get that on his stick. So now, icing is a call. Wildcats unable to complete the change they were looking to make, as we will head back down to their zone for a new face-off. So new face-off now, deep in the Wildcat zone. Puck dropped and one back up top by Marquette. Sullivan gets a stick on it. Down low, Stewart. He'll play that one off behind. Chipped up through by Blandon, and that one's going to go all the way. Dodge down to try to gain, but iced once again by the Wildcats. So now a super tired group out there for them. This is a good chance here for the Buccaneers to take advantage of this tired Wildcats line and get lots of offensive chances off here quickly, trying to regain the lead they once had in this game. Puck dropped and one back. Played off behind by Ketty, and up top it's Curtin who will hold. Marquette trying to find as it's cleared all the way down now by Blandon once again, and an ice. So third icing in a row now for this Wildcats group, as they're just looking for any break they can take at this point. So back down to their zone we will head. If I'm the Bucks, I want to get to this face-off quickly. Kill that time they have to rest here and just take advantage of these tired legs and jump on an opportunity to get something through. Puck dropped. One back up top. Chipped off along the board. Sullivan's stick goes up flying. Now out wide along the board, searching to find possession of this puck. Stepping in through, Sullivan loses that one off. Myra up top, trying to get a shot off there as it's kept out now. Ketty starting to move his feet up ice, working down and in. A shot and a glove save for Kelly. So new face-off to come here, low in the Buck zone. So 3-3, still sitting the score, 7.5 left to go here in this third period. Fresh legs out for both teams now, as we await Nickerson to put on his neck guard at this face-off. Puck dropped, one back behind. Pridham out wide. He'll clear this one up for Roach. You can't quite get a hold of this one. Terrace now in. Terrace working his way out wide, sends that one down and low. Trying to find Nickerson. Stick there from Meyer to keep that puck outside. Now working up is McClellan, as he'll get a chip that one through. Pridham now jumping on possession. Trying to find as it's sent back up now into neutral zone ice. And cleared down and through. Pridham jumping on this one. Plays Nickerson off of that puck as it's cleared up through now. Sent back in by Curtin. And now Roach working his way in, and offside he is. So new face-off to come here just outside of the Wildcats zone. Off the draw, puck one back. Dodge, he'll send that one across to Curtin, up to Pridham. Pridham working his way in a wide, plays that one off, trying to find Roach, stepping in through, can't quite. Now Curtin up on the line. Quick move there, quick second move, stepping in through, a shot, he shoots, he scores! Curtin to put the Bucks up 4-3 in this game. What a beautiful goal by him. Walking his way in to find the back of the net. The referee trying to give some warning to the Bucks bench. Don't quite know what that one will be. Wait to see if I can hear anything here. think he was just asking maybe for confirmation on an assist. They're going to give it to McClellan, it seems like. But we can look on later for more verification on that one. So now 4-3. The score here as it's the Bucks that are able to capitalize. Carter Curtin finds the back of the net, working his way in through. Puck dropped and played off of this face-off, looking to try to find. Mahoney trying to get a stick on it. He gets taken out by Blandham. Dodge tries to play that one off as it's kept up there, and net is off, so whistle blown. New face-off to come here, low in the Bucks zone. A little over 6 minutes left to be played, and one shot. Keeping things up here at the SMC this Saturday evening. Puck dropped. One off up top. Theopolis trying to break his way through. Plays that one off. Picked off now by Blandon as he'll work his way through. Quick move there, trying to work down in, but Blandon there with his stick to shut that down. Played off along the boards, trying to find. Stepping in through and a shot that goes wide. Still searching for possession as it's kept up out wide. Mahoney now, he'll try to clear this one up through. Just back behind Belen. Belen, he'll step back with this one. Holding on to control, he'll chip this one back behind. Keating now. Played off in the corner. Loose in front now and picked off. Down in the low, Keating with control once again. Pressure against him. Battle along the boards as the puck pops up now for Mahoney. Turned over by Ketty. Sent across now by Belen. Keating trying to work his way down in. He's going to send that one in low. Gambit back to try to collect. Pressure here from the Bucks as they look to try to turn this puck over. Played up now into neutral zone ice. It's Myra that picks up. Myra working his way down and in. Leaves that one off for Morrison. Morrison with a shot there off the blocker. Prober, he'll send that one on net. Morrison now sent out in front and a stick on that one, but kept out. Now looking to try to find its Prober. He'll chip that one back down and deep. Now played up here into neutral zone ice. Nickerson going to play that one off as he gets hit hard. Played up once again off the Probert's stick. High stick called off. Low in their own zone of the Bucks trying to clear. Now it's Myra that will try to chip this one off. Trying to find Probert out along the boards. Couldn't quite find a way to get this one out. Now down and in. Nickerson with a shot that's picked off by Morrison. Cleared up through now. Probert with control. Probert working his way down and in out wide. Quick move there. Trying to get a shot off. Can't quite. It's kept up out wide by the Wildcats. Still looking for possession. Dodge. He'll send that one across. Stepping in through a shot there! Loose in front! And it can't get through. Iota on the doorstep. Almost had it as it's kept out down and low by a stick. And icing is a call. So back down to the Wildcat zone we will head. Iota Bandits call up. Almost had a goal here tonight for the Bucks. Couldn't quite find a way to find the back of the net on that one. So 4:03 to go here in the third. 4-3 is the current score. Bucks still up with that 1-goal lead. Looking to gap in it, and the Wildcats looking to come back and tie things back up. Nickerson trying to move, but he gets shut down. Probert, he'll send that one down and in deep. Chipped up along the boards now, trying to find Morrison, trying to work his way in. Morrison with a shot there that's kept out. Morrison with a rebound. Trying to find as it's kept up back behind now. Morrison once again sends it out in front. A chance for out. Can't quite find the back of the net on that one as it's kept out. McRae now. He'll send that one across. Gambit up high in neutral zone ice now. Working his way down and in. Gets shut down out along the boards. Iota chips this one back up. Now with control once again is McRae. McRae, he'll leave that one off for Stewart. Stewart, back off to McRae. McRae, pressure against him. He'll send this one up to Banks. Banks trying to work this one down and in as it gets in low. Keating back for it now. Keating, he'll collect. Quick move there. Chips this up high, just and over. It will go. So a new face-off to come our way once again after a whistle. Just a little over 3 minutes left to be played here in this third period, as we'll have a new face-off here low in the Buck zone. Puck dropped. Kept up as it's played up top. Offside is a call there, so a new face-off to come our way once again. This one just going to take place just outside of the Bucks zone here, neutral zone ice. Puck dropped. One off back and cleared and through by Cameron. Myra down and low for it. Belen, he'll play that one across. Kept up down there, trying to find deep in the corner. Played out in front. Can't quite get anything off. Krause now. Krause. He'll start to move his up through neutral zone ice. Krause working his way down and in out wide, trying to cut through. Played off out in front. A chance there. Sullivan not quite there in time to get anything through as he'll play it off to Mombercat up high. Mombercat, quick move, trying to keep this one down and in. Chips it low into the corner for Krause. Krause trying to find as he battles hard against Ketty down low. Popped out now and played out in front. Can't quite gain anything. Working up ice now is Blandon. He'll work his way in over the line. Quick move there. And a shot that gets through to tie things back up once again. Score now tied up at 4. It's Blandon that finds the back of the net for the Wildcats with just over 2 minutes on the clock. Wildcats fired up now. So new face-off to come here once again at center ice. 2:07 on the clock, tied up at 4. Somebody looking to get a win out of today's game. Brain kicked out of the face-off and now Nickerson in. Puck dropped. Played back. Pridham now with control. Pridham working his way down and in a shot that's blocked off. Moves out in front, trying to find. Now it's Roach. He'll play that one back and through off the skid of McClellan. McClellan chipped off. Pridham out in front for Roach. Can't quite get anything through. Myra takes a fall up high as that puck gets through by Nickerson. Now Terrace. Terrace working his way down and in, but that one gets knocked off at his stick by Belen. Wildcats looking to set up on net here as it's sent up high. Pridham now with control. He'll send that one up for Roach. Roach over to McClellan. McClellan back down to Roach. Roach with a quick move there. Can't get anything off. Pridham with a second shot as it's held up on net. McClellan in there to also try to get a stick on that one to try to get something through. Couldn't quite. 1.5 to go here now. And this third period tied up at 4 still. Puck drop, now Probert. Probert working his way down. Sends it in front, a chance here. Morrison with a stick on it, can't get anything through. Now a new face-off once again going to take place here in the Wildcat zone. Bucks going to look to jump on this opportunity, the puck being low in their zone. Try to get something through. Puck dropped, played up top. Chip back down and in. A shot there that just goes wide. Dodge up high. He'll keep that line. Now Probert out wide. He'll leave that one off down in the corner. Morrison plays it over for Ayotte. Ayotte battling to find. Picked up by Morrison. Morrison holding on out wide. Getting pressured hard against this puck as it's chipped up now. Trying to regain possession. Pearl tries to clear. Curtin up high. Curtin. He'll send that one back down and deep into the corner. Now with a touch and a high stick call. So new face-offs to come our way. Face-off going to take place back here, low in the Wildcat zone. Under a minute left to be played here in this third period. Puck dropped and chipped down by Curtin. Cleared through by the Wildcats by Curtin, able to hold his spot on the line. Now working down in out wide is Terrace, and Dodge there to shut that down out wide. Trying to find possession of this puck as it's held up low in the corner. Still looking to try to find some possession. Chipped off back behind. Kept up now. McClellan, he'll send that one across. Pass up now to Pridham. Pridham, he'll start to work his way in over the red, leaves it off for Roach. Roach driving this one out wide. Out in front, a chance there. Nobody up on the line. McClellan gonna chip that one back down and low, trying to find. Pridham gets a stick on it. Now picked off just up in neutral zone ice. Landon will hold on to that, and that will conclude the 3 periods of play. So we will be back after a short break for more action into overtime. Welcome back, everybody, here live on High Button Sports for overtime action here between the Bucks and Wildcats, as we will have 5 minutes of overtime play. It's 3v3 as we await this new face-off here in neutral zone ice. Score was tied at 4 after the first 3 periods of play. Puck kept up and one through now. Probert working his way down in out wide, holding on to control. Gambin trying to pressure that puck as it's played back behind. McCray with control. He'll chip that one back over to Banks. Banks tries to send it up for McCray, but chipped off the stick of Probert. Now Curtin. He'll send that one across. Finds Monberquette back wide. Curtin now. Back up along the boards. Monberquette, he'll start to move his feet. Has Probert with him. Monberquette working his way down and in. Taking a look, holding on low in the corner. Probert setting up out in front, looking for an option up high now to Belen. Belen leaves this one off for Monberquette. Monberquette stepping through there. Shot and just off a stick out wide. Trying to find possession of this puck as it's kept up in a battle now out wide. Searching to try to find control. Back now is Gambin. Gambin with time and space now going to hold on. Allow his team to make a change. Mahoney down into pressure now. Gambin, he'll start to move his feet. Dopoulos trying to get some pressure on that one as it's played out now to Breen. Breen working his way down and in. Out wide, played off by Belen's pass out in front. That's not able to be completed. Good defensive play there by the Bucks as this puck is played back down and low. Looking to set up by the Bucks. Puck played off out wide. Trying to find. Chipped off by Breen. Down and low, battling for possession of this puck as it's held up. Now Belen, he'll start to move his feet. Cutting back, gonna give himself some time and space. 3 minutes here to go on this 3v3. Lots of ice to be played with. Calling his teammates back, trying to set up here to get something started. Left off behind now. Quick move there by Mahoney and turnover just inside by Breen. Now Belen, he'll play it up to Mahoney. Mahoney plays this one off to Theopolis, trying to work his way down and in, but it's picked off down low. Now Wildcats the ones with possession. A couple of changes made here both ways. The fresh legs on the ice. Less than 3 to go now in this 3v3 overtime. Puck played up now to Pearl. Pearl, he'll send this one up high. Finds Terrace. Terrace against Dodge. Terrace cuts through there, and a shot that's kept up by Kelly. Now Dodge with control. Dodge, he'll play this one up along the boards to Sullivan. That one gets left off. Dodge now with control. Dodge. He'll take this one back. Holding on back behind his own net. Pearl down to pressure. Plays this one up now for Sullivan. Sullivan starting to move his feet. Has Morrison up high. Sullivan working his way up into neutral zone ice. Going to cut back. Give himself some time and space. Off to Myra. Myra off to Sullivan. Sullivan up from Morrison. Myra steps into it. Myra working his way down and in out wide. Taking a look. Off to Morrison, but picked off by Gambin. Now trying to hustle back as it's a foot race back for this puck. Back first to this one now is Sullivan. Sullivan keeping this one up along. He'll play this one off from Myra. Myra, he'll play this one back for Roach. Roach, pressure against him. He gets taken down hard as that puck is played up into open ice. Sullivan now. Sullivan, quick move there against Banks, trying to work his way down and through with this puck. McRae loses this one off to Roach. Roach working down in, quick move there. Back in. Takes it around out in front. A good chance there for the Bucks to try to finish things off here. They can't quite. It's Curtin that plays it off for McClellan. Back up to Curtin. Curtin down low for McClellan, but picked off now by Gambin. Gambin starting to move his feet up into neutral zone ice now. Working his way down and in, has Banks out wide. Banks driving the net. A shot there from Gambin that's way out wide. Trying to find possession of this puck. It's now McClellan taking this one up ice. Working his way down and in. Quick move against McRae off the crossbar. It is loose in front. Trying to find a good chance there for the Bucks. Trying to finish things off here. They couldn't quite. Now Curtin up top. And a shot there. The Bucks! They win it! The Bucks win an overtime play. What a shot up high, and the fans go wild up here with 41 seconds that were left on the clock in overtime there. As that win is solidified. Able to find the back of the net on that one. Fans certainly happy about this one. Celebrating hard. So there you have it. Wildcats, Buccaneers pull this one off into overtime play. What a great effort by them. Thank you for tuning in with us here live on High Button Sports. It was Lachlan Roach with that last one to win things. Lucy Glazeberg on the call this evening. More games to come tomorrow and lots more to come next weekend as the season will wind down here. Looking into playoffs. Thank you once again for tuning in with us here live on High Button Sports. We'll see you at the next stream.